YouTube channel near you.
Yeah, welcome everybody. We got John. We got a little twisted in the house with Mary. Mary, hello there. A little twisted. Keep your eyes open. We got marijuana in the house. Mary Jane, nice to see you there. Everybody's starting to slide in on a Tuesday evening. And Kelly Joe, I love you to death, Kelly Joe. How are you doing, Kelly?
Good. How are you?
Doing good there. So how you doing today? And what's going on down there in Florida?
Oh, it's been hotter than heck. We've been having heat, but it's summertime, you know?
Right. Welcome, Liana, Anna D, KD, Cryptic Crystals, sliding in the rear. Nice to see you, Cryptic. Welcome there, Roger and everybody. Nice to see you. Fifth on the likes. Love you, Liana. Nice to have that. So, yeah, it's just amazing. I was talking about you earlier, Kelly Joe, about the bugle and my tooth. And I was going through my pictures, and I found my tooth. But yeah, round of applause, everybody. Nice to have you here. So, McMillan, ENT, welcome. Round of applause for you there. Nice to have you there. Glad to have you on the show tonight. And Kelly Joe, what are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about haunted houses and psychic abilities.
Oh, I love that combination.
And I thought that I'd teach the people in the chat a little something about, picking up and receiving, the differences of psychic abilities, knowing clairvoyance, clairaudience, what it means, stuff like that.
Interesting.
So I guess we can talk about the haunted houses first, or do you want to talk about psychic abilities first?
Haunted houses.
Yes. I have lived in 3 of them, and I'm wondering if anybody in the room has been in haunted houses. When I was a little kid, Mom moved us into an old colonial 3-story house, and it had beams the size of a tree. And it was called the Brock's Place. It had 3 stories and then a widow's peak on the top. And it had 32 stairs upstairs. And it had a basement, and it had a cistern. And that place was creepy. We would come home. We had 2 little Pekingese dogs, and everything in the house was antiques. But when we came home, there would be cigar smoke, and there would be dog footprints on that wooden claw lion table. And the dogs couldn't get up. They were tiny. Then at nighttime, I would hear a man and a woman talking. And then I would hear screams. I'd hear somebody falling down all 32 steps, falling down the stairs. And then at nighttime, I could see the end of the hallway, and there was a door out to the balcony. And I would see a man walking towards me. And one night, there was just floating green eyes. And there was a snake inside the house in the living room in the wintertime.
The wintertime?
Yes.
Nah, that's not normal.
I know that. Mommy
that is Satan.
Mommy picked it up and put it in the fire. We had a coal burning stove in the basement. And then the baby's room upstairs, it had a latch hook, and we really couldn't reach it. And one day we heard all this buzzing in the room. Well, it was thousands and thousands of flies in the wintertime.
Nah, that's demonic.
I know, it wasn't good. And then of course, I'm a kid and the rocking chair is rocking, and I stopped the rocker, and the rocker was going back and forth. Of course, we run all the way downstairs, get Mom. And then she finally moved us downstairs, and we ended up moving out of there. But another weird thing that happened in there, at nighttime, there would be hundreds of deer laying in the front yard and the backyard surrounding the house.
Kelly, what? Shut the front door.
No. And rabbits. There would be hundreds of rabbits all over the yard. I mean, you couldn't see through them. They were like everywhere. And I'm glad we moved out of that house. It's funny. We were riding the bus and we were going past the house, and there was like 8 kids that moved in there. They said, "Did you know that that house is haunted?" We said, "Yeah."
Ladies and gentlemen, I would not eat dinner at Kelly's house.
Well, we don't live there no more. And then my grandmother's house, my mom's mom, we had a ghost that would run up and down the stairs and slam the door. And then if somebody was trying to mess with the house, she had it was a big old fieldstone house, and it had an upstairs and it had a cellar on the side. But the kids were going to go rob Grandma, and the man ghost walked through all those maple trees and scared them away.
Wow.
Oh, I've had some experiences. And then when we went back there after Grandma died, there was something else there. The light bulbs kept breaking. And one night we were in the spare bedroom where my great grandma used to be. And all of a sudden, I know it wasn't good. It was no light. It was like a vacuum, and you couldn't move. So me and Mom were nudging each other to say the Lord's Prayer. And we called my aunt to come get us.
What, Kelly, what did you live in over the years?
It's because I'm a medium.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Well,
I mean,
and then the house I bought in North Carolina, I'm fixing it up and everything. And somebody had bought me a whole box of Coke, in the big carton,
right.
that you can rip off. Well, the daughter I love it up north when you're there. You have your doors open and people just come in. I mean, you can be in your bedroom changing clothes and they just come in. And then the daughter of the lady that passed away that owned the house comes in. And all of a sudden, the Coke canister opens up and Cokes are flying out of it, and they're opening up and there's squirting Coke on the ceiling, on the walls. And I'm like, enough of that shenanigans. I had to clean all that Coke up. But the Coke cans were all sitting there shooting Coke all over the place.
That's nuts.
I know. I've had some weird experiences.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not normal.
I know. I just wanted to share that,
Wow. That's just when you experience this, what was you thinking?
I'm going, whoa. I always would go get Mom. Mom.
Laura Sue's like, well, this is very cool.
And she never would not believe us, And my brother, he would speak other languages. He don't even remember.
If people are here in the audience are telling their story, I'm like, this is like, I cannot believe this. I'd be running around with crucifixes, my holy water, my anointment oil.
Well, I was a little kid. I didn't have all the tools that I have now,
Oh my gosh.
nowadays this mama don't play. It's like that spirit's going. It's like you're going too late, you're out of here. Never mind. Don't even think about it. No.
Yeah, Tess just says run to the light. Run. Okay, this is too much. I just, Tess, Kelly Joe, what I really want to do when I go to Florida, I want to meet up with Kelly Joe. I'll probably get thrown out of a hospital. I want to take my camera equipment. And he said, come on, Kelly Joe, let's go to the local hospital. Because you can't go in the hospital without clearing it out.
No, because they all come to me.
Can you imagine me walking into a hospital with camera equipment and Kelly's like, all right, everybody follow me?
I remember going to St. Mary's Hospital here in, in Florida, in Palm Beach. And I didn't know that it used to be a nuns hospital way back in the day. And I kept seeing nuns, with the habit and the dress and the crosses. And I said, oh, the nuns are here. And I was the only one who was seeing them. I didn't know but they were real to me.
Wow.
And it did used to be owned by the nuns way, way, way back. Well, I have experiences everywhere I go. Like I went to down here in Palm Beach, they have Bethesda Church. And I saw the old dressed kind of nuns walking up and down the, underneath the awnings and going to different places. And they aren't there anymore, but it's the ghost of them.
I love it.
I
mean, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot make this up. You can't make this up. Between her stories and your all's out here in the comments, I'm dying. Tess says there's a local hospital here that closed down. It's abandoned. And so, see, that's where I like to go. But some of these places, I shouldn't say this. I like to go because it is abandoned, but sometimes there's no trespassing. However, I've got some credentials that may get me by. But usually if you film and you're careful, a lot of people don't like you trespass because they're worried about you getting hurt.
Right.
And they're worried about getting sued. And, so I understand. KD, ghost, white, no pun, haha, them clammy and sick. But I'm telling you, Kelly, she'll tell you stories where she don't like going to hospital, like from laughing, to visit people because she sees them. Anyway.
Well, and they all come to me to get cleared out, and they don't clear a hospital out. You can have layers of different eras, if it's a real old hospital.
Right. Macmillan, ENT, anytime we get around mediums, we both tend to get hot, even though it could be 65 degrees. Still don't know what that's about. What do you think about that, Kelly Joe?
I think that he's aware, too.
I think so.
He sees the dead.
Yes, I think so, too. Tess, my sister went in there, checked into it, Caraway Hospital in Birmingham, Alabama. I think I heard about that, Tess. But, it's just like Kelly Joe, where'd you go to where they did the reenactment and it wasn't?
Oh, it was North Carolina. I was living there and I'm going, you guys are doing reenactment, went to the information center and they weren't. I thought they were. It's like, and I tiptoed right out of there. I said, excuse me, I'm sorry. Never mind. But
gunfire, screaming, smelling the smoke.
The bullets, the horses, the cannons, fire, the sulfur, the men hollering, the gunshots, all of I get sound of vision, smell of vision, hear of vision, all of the above.
Yeah, that's yeah. When I went to Tombstone, I was in Arizona. I was so depressed. I stood there and the guy was like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "This is it." Because it was so small.
It's not real big at all.
No, it's not. It was so small. So, yes, Tess, I agree. Cryptid says, my son often refers to butterflies and birds as his dad. Is that a possibility, Kelly Jo?
Yes, absolutely.
So it was weird on the last show, Kelly Jo. I don't know whose show it was. People were getting feathers, white feathers laying on their car, next to their bed, next to their Bible. What is that referencing to?
Angels.
Interesting.
And a blessing. And it means they're going to get some kind of a message. It's a very good sign.
Yes, very interesting.
Were you talking about angels the last show or something?
I don't remember how that got brought up. I know somebody brought that up. I know my mother, she got a feather in the living room next to the end table, and it flipped her out. And I mean, I don't know where it came from. Like I told her the same thing. It's from an angel. So
yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah, Twisted said, yeah. I had one day before yesterday. Thank goodness. Yeah. Macmillan, I know a quarter is a sign from a friend, if I'm not mistaken. Is that true?
Yes, absolutely.
And pennies are
loved ones.
Loved ones, yes. Kelly Jo knows all that. I have to ask Kelly Jo. She helps me. So, but no, it is because the ones that don't remember that I was taking a shower, and when I'm around the house or the studio, I wear sweatpants shorts, right? And you don't need to see below my waist, anyways. And I told Kelly I wanted to take off my shorts, and like 3 pennies fell out, like brand new shiny pennies. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, shut the front door, because I don't carry pocket change, like none. I don't carry cash. I don't use pocket change. And Kelly's like, yeah, pennies from heavens. And it was just weird. Little Twisted. Oh, she was the one that was the feather was next to my Bible on the couch, the white feather. So she was one of them. I knew it was somebody.
Well, that's a blessing going to come to her.
Yeah. KD, in the arms of an angel. Wow, that song just came to my head, KD. In the arms of an angel, the unconditional love felt. It's not many humans have known, sadly, but beyond divine. Yes.
Yes.
Now I got that song, In the Arms of
That's
an
a beautiful
Angel.
song.
Yes. So very interesting. But no, I do believe in divine. I do believe in God. If you believe in the higher spirit, the universe, the higher source or light, whatever you believe in, yes, I do believe in that.
Absolutely.
And everything that I do is through God and through the higher vibration, through prayer. KD, am I saying your name right, Kay? I feel like I'm not. A dime in a hospital, and no reason was there prior to a loved one passing, and watched floor, nothing. And there's so pennies, dimes, love song too. Well, that's interesting.
Yes.
John says, I got a penny at a gas station. Wasn't on ground by car I went to pay. Cryptic Crystal, make some people want to rescue a dog. Yeah. So yeah, they do play that on that rescue song. Yeah, I absolutely. A little Twisted. I told my neighbor about feather, then she got a white feather in her car window. It's ironic because I've actually heard that if you do talk about it, it can spread. I don't know if that's true or not, or if it's just a coincidence. And she got a white feather on the bathroom floor. Now, how does that happen inside of a house? I don't know. How does that happen, Kelly?
It materializes.
Yes. Pennies from heaven. Yes, Leona. I'm a firm believer in that. And, I think Christina and Jeremy's got that show, No Coincidences. And I do believe in that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a firm believer in it. Excellent book. Let's see. Kay. Kay does not die normal. Beautiful message. Yeah. Psychics. What about psychics, Kelly Jo?
Well, you can be clairvoyant. That means that you see. Clairaudient means you hear. You can be a knower. You just know things and feel things. Sensor, but you have to trust it, and it's unique unto you. You know what I mean? Like, lots of people say it's a gut feeling or intuition, you know. So, but you need to learn to trust it and work with it. It's like a muscle, you know. And people say, oh, I'm not psychic. Well, how many times before caller ID have you known who was on the phone? That's psychic abilities. And then, you know, sending and receiving. Some people are senders, some people are receivers. You know, like I'm going to, in the room, I'm going to look at a picture, and you guys try to pick up what I'm sending to you, just for giggles. Okay, I'm concentrating.
Okay. Now I'm trying to get what you're writing, right?
I'll write it.
All right. Is this a word or a picture?
Picture.
It's weird because I got two pictures. I got a picture of a tree and a flower. And I don't know if that's me projecting that or somebody else projecting that. And usually when I get two images, I'm getting a mixture.
It's probably somebody else because it's not any of those.
Okay. So, yeah. So how I get mine, right, is I'm picking up, okay, so I'm getting all right, I'm getting people in the audience. So how I get mine is that I have to clear out my head, and I pick up people's energy, and then I can pick up people's pictures in their head, and I can pick up, if I look at somebody and they are relaxed, I can see what they are thinking, and I can see their images. And then when I do the tarot cards, I can read their energy off the tarot cards, and I can see their past trauma, their past mistakes, and some of the issues that they've been through. And I can also see what they're going through and what they want in life and the direction they want to go through. And sometimes I can see what is going to come through the pipeline if they don't change, or what is going to come to them in good things or bad things, right?
Right.
And that's scary. Now, you know, because we talk, because you help me a lot with my stuff. So what they're saying is right now, hey, Standing Stones, what are you all coming up with? See, a puppy. Somebody said a puppy, a tree. Oh, somebody did say air, nature. So, yeah. Joker, a tarot. Somebody said field, tall grass, family funny, remote viewer. Anybody close, Kelly?
No, it's a shape.
Oh, it's a shape. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I said the wrong word. A triangle.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. See, once she said it's a shape, I can hone right in. Yeah. That's how my skills work. I thought it was an object. I did not know it's a shape. No, that's my fault, ladies and gentlemen. But that's how good I can get. And when she said it was a shape, I knew exactly what she wrote because I can tune right into her and knew it was a triangle. And it's not hard to do this, ladies and gentlemen. You have to, everybody's born this way. Okay? Right. Now, a lot of people don't understand you're born this way or you're self-taught. Right. Now, self-taught is going back and learning what you were born with, but as you got older, you lost it as you grew up. Right. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people, when they're born with it, some of us never lose it. I lost it. And as I got older, I think with my trauma back in 2019, I think I went through a period where it started coming back. It freaked me out. But I had Kelly Joe and everybody else on the Bigfoot Outlaw channel to help me with the process. Because if not, I'd have been going crazy. Angela Ford, she was a big help with training me with the remote viewer to do like Kelly Joe does. And Angela Ford would test me all the time on the show. It drove me nuts. But yeah, I definitely sort of lost mine. Yeah, you will. But like Kelly Joe said earlier, if you don't use it, you lose it. And the more I use it, the better I am. Do y'all want to try? Tess says Dad thought it was weird until the phone rang and Grandpa called. And no, Tess, that's what Kelly Joe was saying.
Right.
This is true. Grandson, do y'all want to try another one?
Yeah,
everybody?
we can try. Well, do you want to try a shape or an object, you guys?
All right, shape or object, everybody. Shape or object. Yeah, little twist is like again, please. All right, shape or object. Hello, Melinda. Well, Melinda's been trying to get me to do this for a long time. Well,
Okay.
Melinda, and you've been a good help too. And I want to give you a shout out for helping me.
She says try a color.
Try a color.
Okay. All right. I'll send a color.
All right. So everybody, what you want to do is I want you to clear your minds out. And I want you not to think of any color at all. You got to have completely.
Be blank.
Yes.
Blank screen. However you want to image it, blank. Okay, now I'll send the color.
All right. What did you think?
Okay, I was sending out fuchsia pink.
Oh, I said fuchsia and purple or fuchsia something. So that's why I got multicolor. So that threw me off.
Okay,
That was a good one. So that was a good one. So whoever got the purple and the bluish colors, that was good.
Yeah.
Now ladies and gentlemen, I want you to stop and think. If you got more than one color, that is why you didn't understand why you was getting multicolors. So like somebody tested me the other night. They were like, how many socks I got on? And I was like, you got one sock on. They're like, right or left? And I was like, you got the left sock on, you got the right off. And then they switched. I'm like, you just took it off, put the other one on. Don't ask me how I know this, but I'm just saying. Yeah, twisted, right? Yes, combos, Kay. That's what I'm saying. So this is where you have to trust yourself. And this is where Kelly Joe Melinda was teaching me with the others that you got to have faith in what you come to your mind, because you're not always going to be right. You're going to make mistakes. It's just, it's what it is. All right, let's try this. We got time. Let's try a shape. Can we try a shape? Can we do a shape, everybody?
A shape again. Okay.
Yeah, let's try a shape. So you all clear your minds out. Everybody in the chat. Yeah, and it is fun. It's fun, Twisted, because nobody spends time doing this. And there's videos out there on YouTube that will help you with this. All right, everybody, clear your minds out for a second.
Yeah, blank your minds out. All right. I'm sending. I'll redraw it too.
Any Poncho?
All right. I got it redrew. Yep.
All right. Everybody concentrate.
think we gave him enough time?
All right, everybody. What is the shape?
It's a star. And we got good.
Oh, wow. Mary got it. Little Twisted got it. Wow. That's impressive, you all.
See, it's simple. And you guys said, well, we want to learn. So we're helping you learn.
That is wild.
Neat. John says my mind's too busy. Well,
yeah, John, it is. It's real. So you gotta have your mind clear.
All right, we'll try one more thing. Everybody, blank your mind out. We got time, don't we? We got time for one more. All right. Now, I'm going to picture an object. And we'll try to do that. But don't forget, blank your mind out. All right.
All right, let me tell you how I do this. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, while you're blanking your mind out, I'm going to make Kelly Joe big. And I want you to look in Kelly Joe's eyes.
Okay.
And as you concentrate, I want you to look into her eyes and try to imagine what she is thinking of. Okay. And this is how I do things.
Okay.
And try to pick up any vibrations you can. All right. Try it now. All right, we'll give a few more seconds to give people a chance to kind of hone in. All right, we've got a vase, a pear apple, full moon, hourglass, a tree, a lamp.
It was the willow tree.
So now a little twisted. When you see a tree, right? It's so I would count the apple and the pear tree. It's just honing in.
Okay.
Heart related. Haha, are you thinking of? So Cryptid says, I think I'm a better sender than receiver. Absolutely.
And that can be of truth. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Kelly Joe, Angela Ford, it was weird because she worked for the government, right?
Yes,
she tested me, and she had a picture, and it was weird because she did it like they did her in an envelope and another envelope, right?
Right.
And when she tested me, she was like, okay, she held it up in front of the camera, and it was weird. It was like, okay, I'm looking at an island, and she looked at me, she's like, well, yeah, it is an island. And she took the picture out, and I was looking at the island from the outside in, and the picture was from the outside out.
There you go. That's neat.
Isn't that weird? Because I was describing the island from the outside in.
How you perceive it, yes.
Right. And she was like, well, that's interesting. So, yeah. So, yeah, a little twist said I seen sticks, limbs, but then it went to a pear and an apple. It's just honing in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So.
But I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think they really did. I think they enjoyed that a lot. If either of you two get hot, it's me. I'm sorry. I'm always hot. I got a fan in my studio, and I'm still sweating.
I know. I'm always warm, too, so I'm hot-blooded.
Tess says, I'm distracted cooking, but I said lamp, similar to shape, hollow underneath, like a well. There you go. Tess, what are you cooking? Usually everybody tells us what they're cooking on Kelly Joe's show.
I know. I always do the food.
So I know, right? So next week, what we're going to do? Any ideas, anybody or Kelly? Does anybody in the audience have any ideas or suggestions for next week's show?
Yeah, you guys give me an idea.
So what do y'all want to talk about? Do you want to do more of this stuff? We come up with some other ideas? Yes. Can we do more of this? I knew it was coming. Hey, Lorda. Nice to see you, hon. Hey, Anna. Sweet dreams, too.
I used to have those psychic test cards. I don't know if I can find them or not.
Well, you know what? I think I don't have any. But one of the things I can do is like, oh, hey, Tess, I just had that the other day, Sloppy Joe and tater tots. Hey, I'm country. I tell you what I can do. By next show, I'll find some stuff online where we can share.
Okay.
And see if we can't do some more. Like, yeah, I mean, if you're up to it, yeah, I'll find some stuff. And
and another thing is, why don't they send in some pictures of family, and we can see what we feel about the family in the picture. Teach people how to read photographs.
Oh, what do you think about that, ladies and gentlemen? So let's say Tuesday before the show. Here's my Facebook. It's Grizzly Chris, and don't do it today or this weekend because I'll be traveling. Okay.
Right.
Just make sure Tuesday, the day of the show, send me pictures of your family members. You want them past or right?
It don't matter.
Okay, past or present. And now try not to send kids, minors. Let's make them over 18 if possible, right. Unless they're with an adult, just because we're on social media. Send them to Grizzly Chris, and that way I'll have them before the show. And if not, send them to me right as the show starts. And that way we'll have them and we go over that with their other stuff.
And that way they can do the personality, what they pick up from the person, what kind of person they were. They can pick up they can try to pick up and see if they're alive or past,
And KD wants to know, what about if we throw a few pets in there with it?
Why not?
All right. And hey, whatever we don't use, I could save and maybe use them for another show. So I can do that.
So since they want to learn, we'll do that. I'm open. You know me. I go with the flow.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Cryptid, I greatly appreciate that. And so does Kelly Joe. She says it's good to hang with people who believe these things are possible. They are possible because it's real. And they really are. And we love you too. And we're really great and grateful that you're part of our show and our channel. They have messages too as their own. Yeah, they do. But yeah, and if you have any suggestions, and don't forget Kelly Joe's information is at the bottom of the screen, her phone number or PayPal or email, all that stuff. Feel free to contact her. She's very easy to get a hold of.
John's asking I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. How to clear your mind. What you do is you sit still and what I'd suggest, if you've been someplace very beautiful or you probably like the ocean, and what I suggest people to do that can't clear their mind, I want you to picture a wave and follow that wave to shore, and then pick another one. That'll totally calm your mind. Does that help you at all? Was it John?
John, that is correct. Yeah. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me grab something real quick. Hold on. This actually helps me. If I can grab it. All right, here. I'm coming back. All right, let me grab my headphones here. So let me not spill my drink in the studio. So one of the things that I have, ladies and gentlemen, let me turn my camera back on and clear off some screens, is one of the things that I have is a crystal bow. And my bow is the God note. I think it's 434 hertz. And you can buy these in sets, or you can buy them in different configurations. And it helps with meditation
Yes.
and frequencies. And I chose the God note, and which is the G note. And if you have headphones on, I don't know if I can do this holding it, but I'm going to try. Let me move my mic away from. Let me move my keyboard. Hold on. I want you to hear what happens when I strike this. Oops. All right. Let me move my mic. I got a big mic in front of me, so hold on.
Oopsie.
All right. Here we go.
Beautiful.
Hold on. I got to get my rubber thing. Where's my rubber thing? There it is. How you going to do it? I got to have a good. Can you hear it?
Yeah, a little bit.
But anyways, that actually, if you have it on the base where it's supported, that frequency will resonate through your body, ladies and gentlemen, and it will actually soothe you and relax you. Also, I show it on other shows. I also show it on other shows. I'm a big firm believer in vibrations. Let me lower my mic here. I think I showed it on a TikTok live today.
Oh, your tuning forks.
Yes. For your chakra, your throat, your solar plexus, and all the other stuff. That's the whole set. So, and these you use around your ears, your bones, your bodies, and they actually work. They actually really work, and it comes with instructions on how to use them professionally and appropriately. Crystal Cryptic says I get chills when are you gonna be at Salt? Yeah, I'm actually going to Salt Fork. I'm packing in the morning, so yeah, I'm going to be filming up there at Salt Fork. I'm bringing all my camera equipment. But no, I'm just saying, you do not understand how these things actually work on the human body.
And they're lovely. They're very healing.
Yeah,
Very good.
they really are. And I'm a firm believer. I was not a firm believer on these bows, the crystal bows, until somebody played one in front of me. And within like 10, 12 seconds, I was like, wow. I mean, I really felt it. And I was like, I could not believe how much it changed, especially with the frequency. And they had different ones. Do you ever use these, Kelly?
I don't own them myself, but lots of fairs. I have lots of friends that sell the bowls, and they're lovely. They're gorgeous.
Twisted. I thought about doing that, and maybe I will do a show on the bows and the forks. A lot of people's been asking about them. I usually don't show what I do behind the scenes and what I do with them because it's kind of private, but I'm open to it. So yeah, absolutely. Have you seen those audio vibration beds? I forgot the name of them, but they vibrate at frequencies where you just lie down. I actually heard about them, and so yeah, that's pretty interesting. But you know that before we wrap up here in a couple seconds, you know that there are countries that are using frequencies to kill and cure cancer.
Yes.
Yeah. Not here in America, but in other countries, frequencies to cure cancer.
Very healing.
Yes. So, but yeah. So healing. Sorry, I got booted. So yeah, but no, Tessa, yeah, I'll look that up. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we got another show coming up at 9:00 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure check out Kelly down at the bottom of the screen, hit her up, and get with her, and we'll go from there. Yes, I am going to Salt Fork, Ohio. So we got things planned for that. And don't forget, Coast to Coast, around the world. We'll catch you on the next show, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.
It's a grizzly.
Should we get out of here?
No. We're gonna watch and listen.
Action.
It's a grizzly.
Oh, shit, should we run?
No.
Action.
It's a grizzly.
Oh, should we run?
Okay. It's a grizzly.
Are you sure it's not a chipmunk? Action. No, get out of here. Action.
It's a grizzly.
I'm out of here.
Huh. Maybe it is a chipmunk. It's a grizzly.
Are we gonna die?
I don't know. We're just gonna sit here and listen and watch.
Let's get out of here, maybe.
Fall!